This is the Yellow Horse gift shop complex right at the New Mexico-Arizona border. Places don't set up well, but some do. So you could probably get a phone number or two, give them a shout. This thing here says Indian Pottery. That building sets up real nice with double layers and stuff. Chaparral Trading Post, it's called. And that's about it that I've seen in this area here right by the border change. The rest of the stuff doesn't really lend itself to Luminarius. Hey, this next place is called Indian City. From a distance, it looks like it might be a good structure for Luminarius. I'm going to be videotaping anything I see that looks interesting out here, and then I'm going to shoot a bunch in Flagstaff. Should give you a whole bunch of contact points, people to call, and then as we're talking about and so forth. This is called Indian City. It's a few miles into Arizona, and indeed it does set up nicely. I can tell even from here that building is going to look real nice with Luminarias on it. And it's not overly huge, a little irregular up there, but that's all good. Okay, Indian City, it's out here in somewhere Arizona, just across the border. Okay, this place looks like it's set up pretty well. It's called Ortega's Indian Center. And damn, if that gas price is right, that's some cheap gas. Holy cow. The building back there in the back too. This looks like a good kind of a place for sure. Well, definitely for gasoline. Unless, I think they're closed. I don't think they sell gas anymore. Their sign is just old. But it sets up nicely for Luminarius. Give it a shout. Okay, bye. Further and further afield from New Mexico and whatnot, you're going to run into a lot more people who don't know what the hell Luminarias are. Try to get quickly as you can. The picture is nothing great about it, but it's got a couple decent pictures there. At least I know what they're talking about, or know what we're talking about. Okay, I'm moving. Painted Desert Indian Center.
More than anything else, it's calling the business and getting the dreaded voicemail. More times than not, they won't leave a message. They'll just try the next
where we are, almost a Holbrook.
If you're a business owner who tries to do it all,
the thing out here called Knife City.
Son, this is as far as you go.
Can't see it to see if it sets up or not, but it might be worth a call. Past a place called Hopi Indian Center, something like that. Pretty good sized gas station convenience store thing, and it's at about mile marker 293, I think, something like that. Anyway, worth a call probably. Bye. I'm in Holbrook now, driving through slowly. This Motel 6 looks to set up okay, but I don't know. And there's a Denny's that sets up very nicely. That could be done. Not much else that sets up here where, don't have that Spanish architecture stuff going on. But I'll kick the camera back in if I see anything. Place Mesa Grill and Mesa Mercantile. Saloon. There's something that's got flat purposes, whatever that is. A healthcare place, North Country Healthcare. It would look nice. Trading Post, McGee's Trading Post. Burger King, not much likelihood there. Circle K, not likely. General, right off the thing, that would be peanuts to do it. Carl's Jr. Never have much luck getting franchises to do this shit. Tractor Supply, possible, might be worth a call. There's one of those Vegas that my brother's hooked up with. Here's Alberto's Mexican food. That sets up reasonably well. Else just don't. This thing on the right, that building is a something or other, I don't know, but it sets up pretty nice. Maverick it's called. And here we have the Food Mart across the street, also sets up nicely. Both real close to the freeway exits. Nice to get one of those. I'd like to kind of plant at least one seed in each of these towns along the way. So, you know, people see these things, and over the years, you get a bunch more, I suppose, but we're going to be kind of committed to this I-40 corridor all the way to who knows where before it's over with. Or we can just take and sell that off, frankly, build it up for a couple of years and sell it off to somebody who lives in the middle of it somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Later. Let's see, Albuquerque East. Wait a minute, I missed the entrance to the damn freeway, apparently. Oh well, we'll see a bit more of Holbrook, and who knows, maybe we'll find the gold mine here. Sets up nice. This Fuel Express Food Mart, Heward Super Service, H-E-W-A-R-D. Sets up. Hell, his roof's falling in. Yeah, this is the older part of town, it looks like. Woody's Food Store. Young's Corral, Pool, Dancing, and Lounge. Pawn Shop. Arizona Pawn Man. Winner's Circle Bar. Indian Cultural Trade Center. And then into downtown, Maxwell's Automotive. Some of these buildings set up pretty nice. This one's called the Movie Gallery. That's shut down, it looks like. Cellular One. Pat's House of Originals. We got a whole downtown area here that would look really sweet if we could talk anybody into it. Ortega's Cash Express. Who knows? Crap all over. I'm in Winslow now. Gonna take a little drive. This hotel would set up nicely. DJ's Restaurant and Lounge is the name of the hotel. Might be nice to have a place where we could do trade out for food and rooms out here in the middle of this vast. We have people out here later. Fast food restaurants set up nice, but I don't know how the hell you get them to pay. Here's a shopping center, and unfortunately, yeah, let me go take a look at it. I got to get a closer look. The roof line doesn't look like it sets up very well, but it can be deceptive. Center sets up fine. Take about 30 strings Illuminatios to do it. There's a phone number, 602-222-495. That's the leasing agent, may or may not be the property manager. It's got a Safeway in it. It's in Winslow. 30 strings Illuminatias. That's 900 feet. So about $1,800, give or take, to do that center. It doesn't include any pad buildings. There's an Alfonso's over here. Don't know what to do with it. And there's a Long John Silver's. In event, later. Well, I don't know how to deal with it, but there's a cute downtown here in Winslow. that sets up really nicely for luminarias, but again, you got the, you know, who the hell do you talk to? Of an organization that, you know, they have a downtown merchants association and shit. Something they call the Seattle Grind, a coffee shop. Probably somebody in there knows everybody in town. Okay. Oh, what this is off in the distance here, but I believe it would look really nice with luminarias all over it. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Now, apparently this is part of the Twin Arrows Casino complex or whatever. Still don't know specifically what that building is. Hang on. Now this sets up really well. It's pretty good sized. Took quite a few feet of luminarias to do it. This is the Twin Arrows Casino. And I need somebody to get a look at the website so they can see what we're talking about. Navajo Twin Arrows. Yeah, at least it got 4 little levels there at what looks like the main entrance. That would look super with luminarias on each of those levels. I don't think we need to do the back of the complex. I think doing the front is fine. Actually, I guess it... we'd probably want to go back to that corner back there. And then up to the roof. Well, you see if they're interested at all. I'll come back and get a good estimate on it. Flagstaff. I just got off of I-40. What the heck is going on here? Well, I don't know what it is. Oh well, I'm breaking all kind of laws here, but that's the way it is. This is Milton Avenue. University of Northern Arizona is right here on my right. It's a fairly main drag, runs through the town. And we're going to be giving it on the shopping center that's up here on the left. The little center here on my right. Forest Meadows Street is where we are. This place would look nice. Don't know if it has a name or not. It's 2080 is the address on Milton, I believe. Fairfield Inn, that would look quite nice. So it's Fairfield by Marriott, Milton Avenue. And there's University Text and Tools and an Arby's. Here's something called the Green Tree Shopping Center. It looks like it has some promise to it. There's a Target in there. Okay, up here on the left, I think, is the center that we're quoting on. Yeah, it's this center right here. I gotta assume, yeah, from the Domino's Pizza down here. All the way down. And then that Hickory Barbecue place, Hickory Smokehouse, is also part of the deal. That's an old Pizza Hut. It doesn't do well with luminarias, but we could put border lights, run lights all the way around it. It would look pretty good. So, doesn't look like there's any idiosyncrasies where that wood shake is. I'd like to get up and take a look at what's behind that, but I don't know. Well, I'm gonna get out and walk around center of that Sherwood Forest thing. Should go about 950. We have a Chase Bank here across the street. Sets up kind of okay. And across the street from where, you know, assuming we get, that's the center I just bid at 950. And that includes Christmas lights, Hickory Barbecue building, not luminarias because it won't take them well. There's a Chili's over there, which set up quite nicely as well. And you know, it's like this thing going in one part of a neighborhood. You hope to get lucky and have them have it spread. I'm going to put a sign in just a second that has a phone number on it for this shopping center, which actually sets up quite nice. It is 928-779-6146. And it has a Michaels and a whole bunch of other things. Looks like an active, busy center. Down to the Peter Pipers and the Pier 1. Don't know what that building way down yonder is. Must be a Target or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Oh, we got a number again. That's may or may not be the property management firm, may just be the leasing firm. But this one's real close to the one that hopefully we'll be doing across the street. There. And it sets up nicely. A lot of franchise stuff. Jimmy John's would look nice. Don't know what the hell. Chick-fil-A, hate those bastards. Lots of franchise stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna make note of the ones that scream out for it. That Rent-A-Center would look nice. RAC. Little center there, Nationwide Vision. You can call any of these businesses that are in any of these buildings and just ask them who the property management or leasing agent is. Barnes and Noble, I didn't know those were still alive. Not a lot of really promising stuff in this area, doesn't look like. Car Coverings International, it's called. Hotel and pawn shop and auto loan or whatever. It sets up kind of okay. Of course, it'd be nice to get room trade at the roadway in for workers coming through and whatnot. I am traveling more or less eastbound on Old Route 66. They call it East 180. I've seen several things that I'll comment on the way back. I'll turn back in a minute. But here's one over here to the right called the Village Center. That's the kind of place that could be done. Village Center, Flagstaff. And it has a China Star Super Buffet. Sherwin-Williams Paint Shop, Pittsburgh Paints. All cheap to do, maybe worth calling, maybe not, I don't know. Tractor Supply. That would look, oh, that looks like that's about to do a grand opening. So if they're going to open before Christmas, they should decorate that sucker for sure. Looks like they're ready to open in a few days. Little tiny ass building. I don't know how they can live without us. Back in there with a farmer's market in it. Sets up good. Auto Glass Company. Restaurant. Fat Olives. Also Salsa Brava. It's like a burrito shop, little Mexican restaurant. Sets up nice. There's that Village Center. I think I showed you that one already. Used to be a center here where this Verizon is and Albertsons. Maybe I already ran that one, gave you that one too, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's an Albertson Center. There's a Starbucks, a few other things. It's on Switzer Canyon and Old Route 66. In town, there's all kinds of businesses and things here on the right-hand side of the road. That would be cheap and would look great, so forth and so on. But it's not, I don't think it's worth us delving into that. I mean, you and I think somewhere down the line we need to find somebody to take over this town essentially, and percentage or work off of, I don't know, something. And that person could then come out, should be highly motivated to go places, which wouldn't be hard to get, but I don't know, I don't feel like messing with them. This area here is kind of picturesque, all across from the Santa Fe Railroad train station and whatnot. Most all of these buildings along in here set up pretty nicely. Peace surplus. If it's outdoors, it's us. That building would look real nice with luminarias. Again, be cheap, quick and easy to do. Just fixing to go the wrong way up the one-way street, but decided, nah, not today. Would have had to run over that cop to do it. Little tiny center there that could be done. I'll get the name on it later. Businesses in this little center. Peak Results Fitness, Lawyers Title.